orange and black. The scene just
And we are on air.
And
even though I'm 1-0, this is my first game in this league.
As the Bengals get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
I believe this man is 0-1.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
He's going to take it out to the 22-yard line. He's going to cover the 3. Ravens weren't the team I wanted, but the team I have, so.
1st and 10 for Dalton.
Oh yeah, that's good pressure.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time,
love to see some good pressure when we're only 7-3 people.
Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield here for Decker.
What the hell?
And he knocks the ball away.
Probably should have gone there and took the easy interception, but I get nervous sometimes. I don't.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
They were a bit more spread than last one. They seem to want to slant a guy every play.
Loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Great sack by Juden. After having no sacks in week 1, we start off with a drive with a sack in week 2.
Defensively, I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before
he
knew he was on his back.
I'm not sure if that's allowed, but he's doing it.
That led to the sack.
And Dalton to throw.
Let me just say, this user is fast. Oh my God, he caught it.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a
Alright, so apparently that's against the rules, but he just did.
Drastic shift forward. Just like
honestly,
that,
I don't care.
Danger and up past the 40 now for
it's
1st and 10.
It's Madden.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Steps away to his left.
There we go. Defense. Defense. CJ Mosley. Defense.
By the linebacker, CJ Mosley.
That's a touchdown, boys.
Touchdown, Baltimore. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it.
I chose this. I had the option there. Oh, I missed it. What?
Because sometimes they're pattern reading. What the receivers are doing.
I chose this team over the Panthers due to the stronger defense. I was really hoping I could get a strong defense. I'm not saying the Panthers don't, but I believe in this defense more. Also, I like the fact that I got Lamar Jackson and Joe Flacco. I think I'm strictly going to play with Lamar Jackson.
This is taken at the 3.
Ooh, good spin move by him.
This one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Dalton right back on the horse after the pick 6.
Oh, and another interception for CJ Mosley. Great start to the year for him. And the kicker tore his shoulder. Oh, shoot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, we're coming out gun split close. Our O-line isn't looking too good right now, other than Marshall Yonder. We do have time with Montgomery.
After the interception, here's Jackson, flush to his right. And
we have open running back downfield. 20 yards, solid game.
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards. First red zone chance now for the Ravens.
They do have 4 down
lines from the 12.
Just an outside run. Ty Montgomery. He's got some speed. He breaks it to the outside. End zone touchdown, Ty Montgomery. Beautiful blocking. Hitting us with a free blitz up the middle, so it's a good call on my end. Oh my gosh, this guy could barely kick.
And this one through the uprights and good.
This punter could barely kick. That's not good.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He comes out and
This is taken at the 3.
Whatever this is.
Gets past one man. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right?
They have a script to start the ball game,
and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep
Eric
into
Weddle,
their
what are you
script.
doing?
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ravens football.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Green's first catch of the game. Good for a first down.
As a general rule,
he is looking deep, so it's probably not the smartest thing to blitz. Won't cover 2 and blitz those guys, but what they're doing, and Eric Weddle can't jump. Oh my god. This guy's getting pretty lucky. Gonna flip the play. Gonna show blitz here.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Careless about Boyd, hoping they get stuff to the line.
Another chance for
try to put blue on the guy. And we're in there with the sack. CJ Mosley having a night. Pick 6, interception again, and then a sack.
Run him down for what'll be a loss of 15 yards.
Very quiet.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And I think that one might have been
picked off, but it
intercepted,
was
he will be ruled out of
caught out of
bounds. So
bounds.
this will go
That
only
0-1
as
star.
incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther,
Tell you,
was
this
the
0-1 star
target,
guy, I feel
and
like he has
it's 3rd
potential
down.
for me on this team. Ready? Give cushion.
Play fake. Here's Dalton.
Oh yeah, 0-1 star. You are fast.
Interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 38.
Partner, that is a quarterback no-no right there. He's flushed out to his left, so he's
Dude,
trying to
I don't know if he's a little kid. He
to make this throw.
just
But
doesn't
then
like
he shrunk
to
the
play,
field,
or
and
he's
he winds
trolling
up
or
throwing the
something.
interception.
But he's not doing too good.
Now Jackson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
We can't time it when we beat him to the edge. No, we cannot. But he does put us in the 1st down territory. We're going to come up and stick.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to plan a
and he'll take
touchdown
it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Good job.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Make a statement right now.
The Bengals now 1st and 10.
This guy stays in the whole game, doesn't quit. Don't know. The way he's playing, he seems like he could be a quitter, but I hope not.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync,
with it, have a heavy
really
blitz
effective.
coming in.
Third down from the gun, Dalton. And that is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one.
And look at this. It's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there.
This Ravens defense is just making me proud.
What the heck? Let's go ahead and fake it here.
This is exactly what I wanted to start off with. I wanted to get my guys excited. I wanted to get them ready. That's how you start a game. I'm loving the offense right now, taking advantage
2 seconds to go, first quarter.
Of the other game mistakes. Jackson drops back.
On first and 10, it's Jackson.
Doesn't take it. Ends up the middle. Slides. Oh, that's not a slide. What the heck? I have still got 40
the first quarter of play. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Beginning of this.
No. Check. Patriot. They come out 5 wide, 3 over to the right side.
And it is for Andrews. Catches second touchdown of the day. Second career touchdown. What a day he's having. He's just getting in the right places at the right times.
And the Ravens will extend their lead. And he knocks it through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
There's a whole lot of stuff that we like to see in offense and defense. The 28-point deficit.
As that sails over the end line.
The Bengals are going to try to come out
Bengals offensive unit
put something on the board.
See what they can do here. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me.
It's tackle for loss. We meet him 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First
There's
half,
no chance
you still
on
got
that
a
play.
chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself.
This guy, he's got a lot of receivers open. He just keeps running back for some reason.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And that's this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes.
He'll drop back into the 2 slants. Pick that off. C.J. Mosley's third pick of the day. He wants to be Defensive Player of the Year. He wants to be D-Player of the Week. He just wants to be the game. This league that you gotta respect.
Trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
Jackson putting Snead on a drag.
That's right. It's them against
Play
with
action.
the Eagles, and I believe it's against
Snead
Washington.
wide open.
That's correct.
The acceleration.
He's got it.
Oh, and a face mask. You know what? I'm going to climb that because he's on the left there.
On the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is someone on the field got confused because he had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
He was going to throw it to Ty Montgomery deep, but couldn't get the play off.
Nick Vigil.
Nice pass rush from the defense.
He drops him for a loss of 6.
Would have been a lot worse if he didn't break that tackle down.
Done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Detroit!
Very quiet.
Throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Right here tonight. Chicago.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Great pass protection right now from the O-line. Especially when we have some weak points. Even at the most important position, the center. But Marshall Yanda feels like picking up some people. My tackles have been protecting
Jackson looking to throw on third. Forced out to his left.
Oh, and it's intercepted by Vontaze Burfict.
Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict.
Beautiful job on the defense. Trying to force a pass.
Absolute disaster, but another one
Rookie
here,
mistake.
you start to get a little worried.
Let's turn
You
over
worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go
Don't
out there and
believe
set
the
change
Bengals have
and at
crossed
least hold people to
50
field
yet.
goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Buying time to his left.
Another sack from the defense. Henry off the edge. Beautiful job.
Able to get in and bury him
Up,
behind the line for a loss of 17. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
On the ball. On the ball.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long.
3rd and 28. We're going to blitz C.J. Mosley. We're also going to blitz this back here.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
Safety. C.J. Mosley with another sack. Beautiful defense.
Safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling
Pure
up.
dominance from Baltimore defense. Put up 10 points right now.
Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Taken in at the 22.
He's a small hole.
Dancing away at the 30.
Tries to juke other receivers. Does not work.
And now
30
Baltimore gets set
left.
to
This is
take
the
the
most
field.
quiet I believe I've ever heard a
Following the
stadium.
interception, just any interception,
It is
are you a
silent
little
in
bit
Cincinnati.
more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
And my receiver breaks off the
football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Hey. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after
Jackson
this.
leads the defense.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Here we go now. 3-19. On second down, here's Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time down
for the Bengals.
Carl Lawson
put straight up the middle.
in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
We do believe
secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here we go now. Play action. Now Jackson.
This gets picked up. No, it doesn't.
And he's gonna go.
They're just sending too much heat for us to handle.
Jordan Willis.
We're going to have to punt.
Drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Is the pressure getting to Lamar Jackson's head? Or was it just an
on 4th down,
unfortunate
the Ravens
turn of
will
events?
call on Sam Cook to punt it away. He steps into
Punt
this
is deep.
one, and this is a rocket.
The boomer all the way down to the 26-yard line. Beautiful.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Another sack from the defense. Juden's in there like swimwear.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him.
Tonight?
I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off.
Deflection from Juden.
Brings up third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. Front and back, working in sync.
The whole team. We get another safety.
Disaster. He's not going to get
from the edge. The fat man is in there, just like swimwear.
I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah,
and it's kicked out of bounds, giving you a penalty.
They didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Over the county here in defense. Really, blitz kind of offense. And it does. Collins breaks out for a big gain.
Successful start to the drive,
17 yards.
Okay, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen in today's NFL, they're going to weigh over 300 pounds, but that doesn't mean they don't have agility. And the way that they can get out in front of a runner and create a
Lamar
space,
Jackson seeing the constant blitzes.
It looks like they're going in one direction,
Cincinnati defense
and the runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because it's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked really well for a nice piece of yardage.
Time to hit some short runs.
Throwing on
a lot of blitz this time.
Jackson, escaping the pressure right.
It's time to roll out. Use him out to the 37-yard line for a big gain.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there.
Not afraid to run. He had a man open, but he knew he'd get more yards with that man that was open and blocked for him.
Got to the sticks and picked up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Detroit! 4 down. Now let's go.
Jackson on first down.
Beautiful cut, but beautiful defense from the corner. Stopping the play immediately.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Defense coming in hot.
Now it's
hit the drag from Andrews. No, that's Hurst.
Complete to the tight end.
Exactly.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
The rookie making plays.
Gun! Here we go now. Green 39.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll buy some time right. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Even with the good gain, I thought they might accept that one.
Yeah, you thought maybe they'd go with the downs as opposed to the yardage. So if you're taking the yardage now, second and less than 5, that tells me you feel good about how your offense is working.
On second down, Jackson.
Willie Snead wide open for the touchdown.
Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson with his third passing touchdown
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens add on. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
The final act of the first half, Dalton. And for the third time now, this is going to wind up a safety. Unbelievable. Well, it's rare to see one safety. It's even rare to see three safeties in a game, Charles.
Well, we'll be able to talk about this with our grandkids, great-grandkids, and anyone else that may come around the house when we get a little bit older on that rocking chair. We were there when we saw three safeties in one game.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. So that one will be accepted. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10.
He's just coming up field goal block.
All right, here we go.
Probably trying to get a quick tackle.
3-19.
Final play of the half here.
But he does hit Michael Crabtree. He's going, and he is gone in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the final play of the first half, the prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Beautiful.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another one
We're
here
going
week 2.
to halftime.
Well, I don't want to
Heads
talk
held
touchdown
high.
machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches.
Jackson, the rookie, feeling good.
Kind of a start.
It's like he was
Michael
shot out of a
Crabtree
cannon. I would
feeling good.
imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
This D-line feeling good. This defense feeling good. Everybody's feeling good.
He touches the ball.
Except for the Bengals.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
We got 4.
Lamar Jackson calls for the motion. Play action.
Now a play fake
Drops
here
back.
on first down.
Passes it across the middle. Crabtree jukes a man.
Dropped
And he is tackled
at the
at 35.
But he was able to display the agility there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson now. And
Crabtree does not catch the ball.
He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And it's 3rd and short.
Something is wrong.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that
Nobody
play.
is perfect.
Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
Except
but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
Oh, first breaking a tackle in the end zone for the touchdown.
NFL touchdown as his guys continue.
The rookie makes a play.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
This dude is on crack.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown
I'm taking
passes.
advantage
He's
of it.
thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They just yielded a touchdown on the other end. Now they'll be trying to answer the bell and get a score of their own.
It's their opportunity to match. Can they do exactly what they just saw happen to them? Go down the field and score a touchdown. And to me, the best way to do it, look at your play sheet coordinator and call plays for guys who make the best plays for you. Go to the guys that you know can get the ball down to the end zone. The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to be careful here, Dalton. And he goes down.
Sacked by
Dalton couldn't get rid of it, and that will be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They've put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Oh, he slipped right by
tackles.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach.
Corey Glenn is hurt.
Us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
I told my guy to move up the field, but accidentally the truck. Maybe could have gained some more yards there, but it did not work out.
Second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Now Jackson on second down. Flush to his
probably
right.
Probably gain more yards. My guys blocked me. Oh, attempt for a hurdle is a failure.
It gets him a first down.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively.
We'll
you do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield,
and then
he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice game.
Back. It's Need. No, it didn't pass, but I have Hurst open.
Man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
No sense of slowing down from this Ravens team.
Point after try forthcoming.
Field goal is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Really just
and what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
And a sack.
Able to get to
the Ravens.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's a give to Mixon.
Mixon backwards.
And this turns into
Causes
disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Watch the edge. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
One left.
Here's a first down run.
Cuts it up. Oh.
And they went the
Game did an
wrong way
auto
there.
jig
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Not sure what
It's
that
a
was
loss
about.
of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I don't like it though.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Tight. Watch left. Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now contact up front as
That was
penalty
called
markers
offsides.
come in. Who is this against? It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. They find some open field here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart.
Oh, no. Why is he doing spins on his own?
The rookie's going to learn as he goes.
That's a touchdown.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust
here.
Something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or...
Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Hey, I thought it opened man there, too.
Willis in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson.
And Jackson throwing another touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Sound off the sirens, boys. Is this road trip back to Baltimore is going to be a good one.
Add on.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Willie Henry in there to drop it for his second sack now here tonight.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Dalton throwing on second down, eluding the pressure.
C.J. Mosley with another sack.
C.J. Mosley in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
C.J. Mosley just having a beautiful game.
Back now in Cincinnati.
Forcing safeties.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. To throw from his end zone. Dalton being chased out left. Going deep now for Decker. Fighting. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. They couldn't hook up with Decker that time. He tried to heave it from his own end zone, and the danger, it reared its ugly head.
We have seen those plays work out successfully before. You take the shot, try and gain some yardage. Sometimes you fool them. Not in this case, though. Tried to get it deep downfield. Gets it picked off.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Caught left side.
She catches it. He breaks away.
30, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
And this really bored.
Michael Crabtree, 79 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And caught right side, Green. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. This is Collins on the handoff. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Finding some room at midfield. There goes Alex Collins. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point.
Just not
and
enough
our score
legs.
stays right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense.
Trying for
somehow
it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Not
His
sure
guys
what
will
happened
set up
there,
shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
And that is
dude is such a
safety.
I'm
just
bored.
Going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And taken right at the 35. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now Jackson on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
That's an important player to our team. Well, we're down like that.
Jackson now looking to throw on second down.
Jackson looking to get the touchdown. It's his rushing touchdown for Jackson.
Baltimore.
Beautiful job, Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens add on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Short kick. One of the up middle.
CJ Mosley will recover the ball.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
For the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson, 35 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, Used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
but
one
she's singing too.
No, she's
on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, we got tight ends left. All right, here we go.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Great catch.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hurry up, here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Andrew Billings able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Lamar Jackson looking to put some more points up on the board.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
One for MVP.
All right, here we go.
To throw is Jackson.
Hits catchy in the back of
and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's
sorry that I'm quiet, but I just have no words, to be
That
honest.
is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Fielded at the 20. Time for a break.
Officially the 2-minute
Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
The absolute blowout game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and...
Hey. 4 down.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, a 22.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Gone. Hey, 4 down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Jackson.
Jumped off. The running back, Allen. Who's going? Going.
10.
He's gone.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now. She's going.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Point after here coming up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? Blitz coming, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On second down, here's Mixon. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The 4-time All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty.
So that is the game. No, I can't say I've experienced that before, but okay. Great games by great game by everybody on my team. Terrible job on his team, I guess. Let's look at the defense. C.J. Mosley, really good. And okay. That'll be all for the stream. Thanks for watching. Bye.